Okay, what I want to do now is just show you all of my knobs. Hello and welcome to my review of the Ork War Boss Grukk's Boss Mob. This set will set you back £32.50 and includes Grukk Boss Mob, which includes Grukk Face-Rippa, an ammo runt and 5 knobs featuring a host of ramshackle weapon and customization options. I've had to rebase these knobs because they originally came with the small 25mm bases, which look silly, so I've rebased them on the 32mm, but if you were to buy the set you do get the 30mm bases now. If you type in knobs into Games Workshop's web store, not into Google, then you'll get these 5 knobs for £20. So you're basically getting Grukk Face-Rippa for £12.50, which I think is quite a good deal really. But anyway, to get a War Boss and 5 knobs, which is it's an excellent set as well, that's pretty much all you need as an HQ kind of command choice for your Ork clan, instead of just going it alone and just buying the very old £15 War Boss. Anyway, what we'll do is we'll have a look at the detail of all of these models, we'll have a look at the Face-Rippa and the ammo runt, then we'll go through some size comparisons, and finally we'll head on over to the rules. So first things first, let's have a look at the knobs up close. Now you've got this one here with a nudge chopper and a slugger. Looks pretty awesome. They look better on the 32mm bases now. They're slightly bigger than the normal Orks and a little bit bigger than the old school knobs. You've got this one here with a combi shooter burner or scorcher. I thought I'd make this one with the chimney pipe to the side. I built these ages and ages ago, so if you can see any mould lines and things, please go easy. This one here is a little bit smaller, like it looks to me like it's a bit smaller, but it's got like a full metal plate face and a metal jaw, and he's got a power claw and a slugger. This one here has got an huge chopper again, or a chain axe. Got some spikes on his armor plates. And then this one here has got another power claw with a slugger, with a nice magazine and an iron jaw and little squig just perching on the top there, with another boomstick behind. All of these are pretty awesome, and you know, if you don't want to use them in this group or have a separate unit of knobs, you can always just put one of these in your unit of Ork boys, and they're going to stand heads and shoulders above them and, you know, bellow out orders. This is the ammo runt, a little Gretchen dragging a load of ammo around and a stick bomb. And then finally this is Grukk Face-Rippa. Got this awesome squig with massive teeth on there. Painter's dream, this model, I would imagine. You've got this combi rocket launcher and some boomsticks and some stick bombs. You've got this massive tooth there and a nice power claw type rip saw. Bit of a scenic base going on for both of them. Really cool War Boss, fantastic. But yeah, unfortunately can't get him separately. You did get him in one of the like gaming box sets a while ago. I'm not sure whether he came with a load of knobs, but there we go. Okay, what I want to do now is just show you all of my knobs. So here they all are. I think I've got a bit too many of them. You know, too many knobs is an issue I have on here. As you can see, there's yeah, a fair few. I've recently just rebased them. Hopefully they'll continue to be erect throughout this review and they won't turn flaccid on us. But here you go, here are all my knobs. I haven't showed you my mega knobs, or my mega armoured knobs. They're somewhere else, but I do have 5 mega armoured knobs. I kind of made one of the knobs into a big mech in mega armour. A couple of you said that you want to see me unbox some mega knobs, so that's what I'm going to be doing in one of the videos in the not too distant future. So stay tuned to the channel for that exciting video. So yeah, a good selection, a good variety of knobs here. Everything with the ooze choppers to the combi weapons. These are the old school ones right here. They're metal, they weigh an absolute ton. They weigh good weight there for a knob. They are, I'd say, a little bit smaller than the plastic brethren, just a little bit. But they're definitely in the kind of knob class. But I think they hold up quite well still, even after all this time. Anyway. Yeah, I've taken them off their horrible green looking bases. A few of them, yeah, again, combi weapons, power claws. These are the fake knobs. You can tell which are the fake knobs because these are basically boys, but I've just changed the weapons around and things. They're small knobs compared to the rest of these. But these are bigger knobs with these ooze choppers. I think they're awesome looking. You've got melee focused ones. So yeah. Anyway, I just thought I'd take this opportunity to show you my knob collection. Okay, so let me do a few size comparisons with my knobs. First thing I'd like to show you is the Warboss. You know, the Warboss compared to Face-Rippa. And then we've got an Ork boy, and we've got a Gretchen. I mean, technically there's a Gretchen there as well. But I think Grukk is bigger than the old Warboss. He seems a bit bigger. I mean, maybe it's the weapons more than anything, but yeah, if you can see the size difference, and he's got a massive squig there as well. Compared to normal Ork boy, as you can see, knobs are bigger than boys. And then you've got the Gretchen, which is absolutely tiny compared to the knobs. Let's just do some size comparisons with some Imperial models, the usual suspects. So I've got a Primaris on the right, a Legacy Space Marine on the left, and then Slime Marbo straight away. Slime Marbo looks tiny next to the Warboss. The Primaris are actually, they are bigger than knobs, by good head and shoulders, I'd say. Orks are usually always slumped forwards, aren't they? But the Primaris are definitely taller. Compared to the Legacy Space Marine though, even if we get rid of that, a little bit of the scenic base, Legacy Space Marines are almost the same size. I think the knobs are bigger, but Space Marines are bigger than the boys look by a fair bit. Boys look quite small in comparison, but again, I think it's that hunched nature. So now we've reached the rules section of my review, whereby I'll be taking the rules from the 8th edition codex. And firstly, I'll be talking about the Warboss. Now, although the Warboss is a named character on Games Workshop's website, he doesn't have a named character profile. I don't think he ever has. I think they've just called him Face-Rippa. But be that as it may, I will go through the Warboss rules to give you an idea. So a Warboss is an HQ choice. Has a power points cost of a 4. Movement is 5 inches, weapon skill is 2+, ballistic skill 5+, strength is 6, toughness is 5, wounds 6, attacks 4, leadership 8, and a save of 4+. Warboss is a single model armed with a combi weapon with rocket launcher, power claw, 2 sluggers and stick bombs. So the combi weapon with rocket launcher, which you can clearly see that he's got, when attacking with this weapon, choose one or both of the profiles below. If you choose both, subtract 1 from all hit rolls. Yes, so that does mean that you're going to be hitting on 6s. The rocket launcher is a 24-inch range, assault 1, strength 8, AP -2 and damage 3. And the shooter is an 18-inch range, assault 2, strength 4, AP 0 and damage 1. He's got 2 sluggers on him, and they are range 12-inch, pistol 1, strength 4, AP 0 and a damage of 1. And then the attack squig is a melee weapon, basically. It's a strength 4, AP -1, damage 1, and each time a model with an attack squig fights, it can make 2 additional attacks with this weapon. So the attack squig gets in on the action. There are rules here for the big chopper, which is a strength +2, so that's strength 8, AP -1, damage 2. But this one's equipped with a power claw, which is a melee weapon that times the strength by 2, so that's strength 12 now, AP -3 and damage 3. When attacking with this weapon, you must subtract 1 from the hit roll, so it's going to be hitting on the 3+. He's got stick bombs, which are a range 6-inch, grenade 6, strength 3, AP 0 and damage of 1. A model may replace its combi weapon with a rocket launcher. This model may replace its combi weapon with rocket launcher with a weapon from the shooty weapons list. This model may replace its power claw with a big chopper, and this model may take an attack squig. Obviously he's got one. Abilities, here we go, mob rule, Daka Daka Daka, and War. So War is a friendly clan infantry units within 6 inches of this model at the start of the charge phase can charge even if they advance this turn. That's fantastic. So you can move, you can advance, then you can charge. Break-in heads. If a clan unit fails a morale test while it is within 3 inches of a friendly clan war boss, the war boss can restore order with a brutal display of violence. If they do so, the unit suffers D3 mortal wounds, but the morale test is then considered to have been passed. It's very useful. Keywords: orc, character, infantry, and war boss. So right there, it doesn't explain anything about having him with a little retinue or a command squad or anything like that. I think before it used to go into detail in terms of, oh, the war boss can include a retinue of Nobz, but it no longer says that. Now, Nobz are an elite choice. They're a power points cost of a 7. You've got the profiles here for Nobz, but also a boss Nob, the biggest Nob. The stat line for Nobz is a movement of 5 inches, weapon skill 3+, ballistic skill 5+, strength 5, toughness 4, 2 wounds, 3 attacks, leadership 6, and a save of 4+. The boss Nob gets an additional attack and has a better leadership. And then you've also got the stat line for an ammo runt, which is movement of 5 inches, weapon skill 5+, ballistic skill 4+, strength and toughness are both 2, wounds and attacks are 1, leadership 4, and a save of 6+. The unit contains 1 boss Nob and 4 Nobz. It can include up to 5 additional Nobz for a power rating of +7, so you can have 10 in there. Each Nob and boss Nob is armed with a slugger, chopper, and stick bombs. For every 5 Nobz and or boss Nob in the unit, it may be accompanied by 1 ammo runt. So the sluggers work as normal. They're range 12-inch, pistol 1, strength 4, AP 0 and damage 1. The choppers are the strength of the user, which would be 5, AP 0 and a damage of 1, and each time the bearer fights, it can make 1 additional attack with this weapon. That's brilliant. So now they've got 4 attacks each. Any model may replace its slugger and chopper with items from the Nob weapons list. So you can equip your Nobz with better weapons, such as a big chopper, a chopper, kill saw, power claw, power stabber, or a slugger. And one weapon can be chosen from the following list: a combi weapon with rocket launcher, combi weapon with scorcher. So one of them can have that combi weapon. I think mine's only got that one weapon. For every 5 Nobz and or boss Nob in the unit, 1 Nob or boss Nob may have a cyborg body. It's quite decent. Abilities, here we go: mob rule, Daka Daka Daka, ammo runt. Each time this unit shoots, you can re-roll 1 hit roll for each ammo runt accompanying it. Pretty nice. When rolling to wound this unit, use the Nobz or boss Nob's toughness while they are on the battlefield. The death of an ammo runt is ignored for the purpose of morale tests. Keep in order. Roll a d6 for each model that flees from a clan unit that is within 3 inches of any friendly clan units with this ability when the morale test is taken. On a 6, that model does not flee. So that can be handy if they're close to a clan mob. Cyborg body. Each time a model with a cyborg body loses a wound, roll a d6. On a 6, that wound is not lost. You cannot make a Doc's Tools roll for this model if you do so. So that gives them an extra, that gives them a bit of a feel no pain, but it is 6s. Keywords: orc, infantry, Nobz, infantry, Gretchen, and ammo runts. So there you go. That's my big review of Nobz. Hope you've enjoyed it. Lots of innuendos in this review. I really like orc Nobz. I just like the thought of having just your normal orc boys and then these slightly bigger versions, these Nobz that are bigger and stronger and have better weapons and access to better weapons. They're not quite war bosses. I wonder if they get in more scraps. I wonder if orcs fight more over who can be the biggest Nob, or I wonder if orcs boys fight more over who can be a Nob, or I wonder if Nobs fight more who can be the biggest Nob and maybe take on the war boss and become the supreme Nob, you know, the war boss. But who knows? I think they all fight amongst each other all the time, equally, I guess. But I'm very interested to get hold of some orc literature at some point and explore that theory. Anyway, what do you guys think of the orc Nobz? Please do put your comments down below. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. For Gork and Mork.